Hello everyone and welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I have this wonderful scarf to show you. So I'm gonna do one ball, one scarf, and you can see here what it looks like. So it's really pretty and it's not gonna be difficult to do at all. So even if you're a beginner, you should not be intimidated, even though it looks very sophisticated. The technique behind it is very easy to do. And yeah, this is what it looks like. So if you want to see what I used and how I did it, make sure to stay tuned. Okay, so here is our yarn. It's the Essentials XL from the brand Allison & May, and it's 100% acrylic. It's 200 grams and 100 meters. So that's the information that we have on here. Apart from that, let's see what else. It's for a 9 to 10 millimeter crocheting hook or knitting needles. We're gonna crochet today, and yeah, I think this is pretty much it. So let's pull out the middle as always, and we can get started. Okay, so just so you know what the yarn looks like itself from close up, you can see here we have 4 threads that are kind of spun together or twisted together into this one big one. Okay, now the task is just to find the beginning, and I think I've got it. Okay, and here is my 10 millimeter crocheting hook. So today we have a pretty big project in the literal sense of that word. So let's just do some chains to see how well this yarn works with the hook. "10, 11, and 12, and what I can definitely say is that it glides with the hook, which is always good. And yeah, I did 12 chains for now. I'm gonna do 2 more for the height, and then I'm gonna do a yarn over and go and do the 3rd from the hook and do a half treble. And then every following stitch is gonna also get a half treble. And you can see how big this is already, and it's just row number 1. And this is the very last half treble. There we go. So already pretty dense, which means you're gonna stay warm. And let's do 2 more chains and we can turn and start a new row. So now, instead of what we usually do, which is go through both of these sections, this little V on top, we're gonna go just through the one closer to us. So you're basically going through just 1/2 of the stitch. And I'm gonna do it like this so that you can see what I mean. So we're going here in the middle instead of through, and we're again doing half treble. So don't forget your yarns over, and then you're good to go. And why we're doing this is because you can see on the other side, it's gonna be a lot more obvious later, but we're gonna build a line here, and it's gonna look really lovely because the yarn is so twisted. And so spirally, so to speak. It's gonna be a really cool effect in the end. Almost done, and there we go. So these are just the 2 rows that we did so far, and look at how big this is. It's really cool, and it's also a fast project. So let's continue the same way. 2 chains for the height. We're gonna go in just the 1/2 that's closer to you, so not the entire stitch, and continue with half trebles. And you can see on the other side now, again, the line that we want. And I decided to do the half treble since they have a little bit less of length, but that this way we have a little bit thicker, a thicker scarf in the end, and you see how lovely this looks. Okay, a while later, here I am. I've been doing the same thing that I've showed you a minute ago, and you can see now our lines way more clearly, and this is exactly what we wanted and why we chose this specific yarn with this specific pattern. So you can see on both sides the same effect, which means you don't have to worry about what is front and what is back. And this is what it looks like, yeah. So I'm gonna do a bit more and then I'll be back with an update so you can see what the whole thing looks like. Okay, so here I am with the entire thing. I finished a ball of yarn and you can see the texture of the whole thing now. And yeah, this has gotten actually pretty long. I'm not sure about the exact length, but it's definitely long enough to be a really, really nice cuddly scarf. And yeah, what I wanted to show you here is that I didn't have enough yarn for this last row, so I'm just pulling out the stitches that I don't need, and then I'm going to stop at the end of this last complete row and pull the thread out. So we're going to weave that in as well as this little tail at the beginning, and we are pretty much done with this scarf. So you can see how quick this is, and it's really soft, it's really cuddly, definitely good for the upcoming cold days and the winter. So I hope you enjoyed today's project. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed, you can also let us know by shooting a thumbs up, or if you want to see more, you can of course subscribe to our channel. And don't forget the notification bell. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye! Hi and welcome. So today I want to show you how you can make these wonderful little hearts really quickly out of some yarn that you have left over. So if you don't have enough for an entire new project, this is a really cool way to still use the leftovers that you have. So here are the different styles and bigger, smaller sizes. So if you want to see how you can do this all by yourself, then stay tuned. So for this mini heart, we're going to start with a magic ring. So this is how you hold the thread. Then you go around your index and middle finger and you go in with your hook and pull the thread out. There we go. So just make sure that nothing falls off of your fingers. And then we're going to start with a chain here, and you can still see the ring here on the bottom. So we're going to do 2 more chains, 3 total, and then we're going to do a single around this ring that we did. Okay, so now you can see that we have the 3 little chains we started with here and then the single after it. And now we can pull the ring tight. That's basically all that we need. And now we're going to do 3 chains again. Then we're going to turn the whole thing. And then we're going to go around the chains that we did before. And we're going to do a yarn over, go through that little spot, pull the thread out a little bit longer than usual, and do it again. So yarn over, go in, pull out, and pull long like this. There we go, and 1 more time. So basically you want 7 loops on your hook, and then you can do a little slip stitch, which is just pulling the thread through with your hook, and we can do 3 more chains on top. But this is the first half already. Okay, so now we can go in here in the next section, and we're gonna do a slip stitch right there. And you can see now the first half is finished. Now we're gonna do 3 more chains, then we're gonna do the yarn over, and we're again gonna need the 7 loops on our hook. Make sure you pull them a little bit longer than usual. And 7, and then we pull through and do 3 more chains. and a slip stitch at the bottom. And you can already see how quick this project is and how lovely it looks. And now I'm going to shorten this thread. I don't need that much. And what I like to do is just tie a double knot right there, but of course you can do more. So here is what our yellow heart looks like. I'm going to show you some different colors here and different sizes. This is just from different projects where I had a little bit of yarn left over and I wanted to use it for something. So this is really cool. Let me know what you would use this for. Maybe you have some ideas that haven't crossed my mind yet. But if you enjoyed today's project, feel free to shoot a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you in our next project. Bye!